The Arcturian Group Message, March 20, 2016. Dear ones, welcome to a time when things seem the same for much of the world, but not for you who are awakening. Many of you are beginning to have new and unusual experiences as well as deeper insights that the others are unaware of. Keep on keeping on, for evolution is moving toward a new earth and a new state of consciousness for those who choose. We wish to talk about money, a topic that seems to cause much chaos and many problems for the world. The human belief system regarding money is built around duality, the consciousness of money as a good that must be attained or an evil to be rejected. Both are false, being based in a general ignorance of truth, often along with the desire of many for power. Money is a medium of exchange in and of itself, having no power other than the power you give it. Every soul is seeking to find and remember itself, to rest in the peace and joy and love of once again experiencing who and what it really is. When an individual incarnates into third-dimensional energy, he comes with a plan for whatever experiences are necessary for his evolutionary process. Once in the denser energy of the third dimension, he forgets this, but retains the deep yearning for completeness. Not understanding that what he is feeling is spiritual, he begins to seek outwardly for whatever he believes will bring him happiness according to his attained state of consciousness. Seeking and struggling for some perceived good, often money, in the outer, no matter the cost to others, is how much of the world still functions. It is the source of all criminal behavior, power struggles, dishonesty, religiosity, and on and on. Every individual is seeking to experience their innate wholeness, but not yet aware that it lies within. They turn every which way in the outer until in some lifetime at some point they give up and start looking within to where it is. Money, as well as all forms of abundance, is a mind interpretation of the ever-present completeness and wholeness within every individual. Mind can only interpret and manifest outwardly according to the attained state of consciousness and personal belief system of each. If divine wholeness was not already embodied within, it could never appear outwardly, because the outer is the inner. Abundance is an infinite and always present divine law, but the universal belief in duality and separation has resulted in a world of lack and limitation. In duality there will always be the pairs of opposites, abundance and scarcity, and with separation there will always be some who have and some who do not. These beliefs are being continually reinforced by the consensus consciousness. The law of abundance is easily observed in nature: the leaves on the trees, the blades of grass, the flowers in the fields, and the birds of the air. Nature, when allowed, always functions according to a law of divine abundance. The time has come for evolving mankind to begin the process of moving beyond obsolete beliefs of lack and its many forms, for in reality there is no such thing as lack. Lack, especially in the form of money, is a very difficult belief to move beyond. It, and lessons of relationship, represent the two most difficult blocks for the human consciousness. Beliefs of lack and limitation have developed to the point of becoming human laws because for the most, all previous lifetimes were lived fully enmeshed in third-dimensional energy. Cellular memory, until cleared, still carries energies associated with experiences of poverty and starvation from some of those lifetimes. However, human laws, as real as they may seem to be, are only beliefs that can never supersede divine law. Gratitude is a powerful key for unlocking of abundance because it is the acknowledgement that I have. Start with what is familiar, giving gratitude to the divine within you for everything, no matter how mundane or seemingly unimportant it may seem. Begin to acknowledge abundance everywhere around you, even with something as simple as noticing the nice suit someone is wearing or a beautiful home you admire. Start saying grace before meals if you don't already, making it a recognition and gratitude for your divine wholeness manifesting outwardly as food. Allow the simple mealtime prayer to move beyond the memorized and rote thanking of some far-off concept of a God who picks and chooses who to bless, the God man has created in his own image and likeness. In expressing gratitude to another for anything, you automatically acknowledge and honor self when you realize that this has not come from the other but through them. There is no other, and within the realization of one, all things simply move from one pocket to the other. This is why it is so very important to stop looking outwardly for anything, your good, happiness, or fulfillment. An evolved state of consciousness knows that all good flows from within, but appears to come from others. As you begin to accept the truth of who and what you are, honoring and loving yourself as divine beings, you will find yourselves automatically feeling gratitude for everything. This happens because you are now able to recognize every physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual experience, the pleasant as well as the not so pleasant, to be a teacher. Abundance appears in infinite form and variety according to the need of the moment. Money is only one form of abundance. When you open a bill, or look in your wallet and declare, "I don't have," you can be assured that that is exactly what you are creating, for you are creators. Even if you have only one meager coin of the lowest denomination, look upon it without judgment and acknowledge, "I have." As with every aspect of spiritual evolution, intellectual knowledge of truth is only the first step. You cannot sit in the absolute waiting for a bag of money to drop from the sky, although this could happen if you had the consciousness of it. Know the truth and then take whatever human footsteps you are guided to take, be it employment or assistance of some sort. Let your actions be what resonates with you, and not what others may be telling you to do, for their guidance, as well-meaning as it may be, is representative of their state of consciousness and not yours. Keep yourself open and guided with regard to all employment opportunities, not just the perfect job. Taking a job that you consider to be beneath you and performing it to the best of your ability sends a message of intent to the universe that you are serious about experiencing more abundance and are ready to receive. Often another more suitable form of employment will soon present itself. All employment is service, and any job you hold can be light work when done in an energy of love. Begin the flow of "I have" through giving on all levels, physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. It can be as simple as taking time to find used clothes and items to donate. Let go completely of the belief that when you give, this automatically means less for you. You have moved beyond that state of consciousness, and now understand that everything flows through you from an infinite well of abundance and not from a limited personal stash. Use every giving as an opportunity to realize "I have" because I am. Let the energy of your divine wholeness flow where you are guided to let it flow, in the realization that you are not expected to lift the whole world, for there are still many who need the old. Remember always to listen closely to your intuition, for it occasionally happens that an enthusiastic student unknowingly becomes an enabler. Lack must be understood for what it is, a belief based in duality and separation, having no law to support it, illusion. The fear and panic that arises from not having enough is what drives crime and perpetuates the sense of separation. We understand your struggles. Our message today is that you are now ready to begin seeing and experiencing money as energy and not material, even though it appears that way. Take some material money and feel it, hold it, and realize that it is a material concept representing the completeness of the divine consciousness that you really are. Divine consciousness is self-sustained and self-maintained, embodying all that is, and holding it in place eternally by divine law. It can never be more or less, nor can it change or be absent, for it is all there is, and must therefore be the substance from which you were formed. I am the substance from which money is formed. We are the Arcturian group. Channeled by Marilyn Raphael. www.onenessofall.com